This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Bulldogs will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Rebels offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can. Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught behind the line. It's Cox. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he make it to the marker? And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain. The Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So Georgia's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between 2 elite running backs, 2 guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. So second down after the incompletion. The back's got it. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. On first down, it's play action. He's got it on a crossing route. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it again. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Fights off a defender. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Makes the grab on the move. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Great footwork, a big opening now. They get him down with a big play, moves into the 45. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To the air. It's Stockton. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Fires it on the move. Oh, what a grab! He's swarmed by the defense. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Sticks. It's Bell. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Stockton. Pass is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Finds room at the 30. And that's good for a first down near the 40. The Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. He's looking to throw. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for 3rd and 4. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. To the air, it's Stockton. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. Hold. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Will be tackled. Have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Took contact on the throw. Makes the grab. It's Bell. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's McCray. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Nice grab. It's Lee. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looking for some space. It's Lacey. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss of the play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense defense down in the red zone. Grab near the sticks. It's pass. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed, but it does bring up a 4th down here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
That makes the score. Ole Miss 10, Georgia 3.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Intercepted, picked off on the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. QB decides to keep it here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Rebels will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Bulldogs will have to kick it away. This will be his 4th punt tonight. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The Rebels will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to take off here. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the 1st down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw again. He lets it go. What a catch! It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. Quick spin on the run. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. That's caught. It's Frazier. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. And the defense get a stop here. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. The timeout is called. Talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Defense is coming after him. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense makes their way on the field. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging in the back.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw, but he should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Rebels will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense can be very aggressive at this moment. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Young. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Makes a move. Makes play. And the coverage team ends in the end and brings it down. On 1st and 10, they're ready to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Wallace. They get it down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion. The Rebels score in the hurry-up. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. That's another aggressive call of the defense. Bringing the blitz on 3rd and long. One of the beautiful things this defense has is guys who can cover. When you feel like you have guys who can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beat man-to-man coverage, and a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack. And the Rebels will have to keep this away. It's a rush series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. This will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Inside Gills now for the shotgun. Going to try the middle, but stuck for no gain. On 2nd down here. Quick throw, catch made on the outside. Tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Line makes the catch. And that's big. Will convert on 3rd and set up first down from the 32. Right play here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Up on that corner to try to make a play on that ball. The throw. It's Stockton. That's ruled in. It's foul. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check this out. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And we'll get him down that time. 2nd down after that completion. It's a quarterback keeper. And they got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Bulldogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Quick, quickly. And the offense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they jump on top for the 2nd down. the receiver to create a wall, so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They ain't good in main lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver. Handoff running right. They tackle him behind the line and lost the four. And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game wicked right down the field for a touchdown. The completion makes it second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the slot able to bring him down quickly. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here. We're on 4 and 3. Dropping back. It's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. Gets rid of it on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings out on 4th down. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the ride down. Play action here on 1st down. This is the defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can he do here to make it third and manageable? Receiver in motion now. He needs bootlegs here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. What a great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with a sack. And they've had some great ones over the years. Chris Cecino, starting with our guy, David Pollock, had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And even Gino Atkins played a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line. Makes the grab. It's Haas. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34. And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks. Caught in backfield. It's Wallace. Nowhere to run up to Allen from no gain. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback with a pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Lee. Receiver brought down after a short pitchy catch. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can he make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Caught near the 6. It's Lee. The Rebels bring their punt team on the field. Trying to kick it right up and see the field position.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. A play action, looking to throw. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner will be brought down. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He breaks free. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the 1st down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert to this and get their call and get ready to play.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Back to throw. It's Stockton. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Young. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Dogs will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's brought down out at the 46. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line now, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Second and long now at the 17. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. The short completion of the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. Receivers are bunched together. They're going to throw for it on third and short. With the catch, it's Young. He stopped and gets a first down.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Not able to connect, incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to chuck it again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. And the ball rolls down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Rebels will have to kick it away. He's able to send the punt away. Returner is brought down. Gets a start with the next drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Fighting off the defender.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down at the 32. 1st down at 10. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Graham behind the line. It's Frazier. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Complete on the shovel pass. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here.
Hold on.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold on.
It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Chewing clock with the running game. That run moves the ball to the 16. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That's caught. It's Wallace. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Just when things were looking bleak, Chris, the defense comes up with a momentum-changing interception, and they set themselves up with the opportunity to take the lead back, and this time maybe for good.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Bell. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
And now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is good. A 3-point lead now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. This one is broken up, falls incomplete. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he steps out of bounds after the great hit and solid return to set up his offense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. With their base in the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.